Okay. So we are here with the Maestro from the Mississauga Symphony Orchestra, Denis, and I'm going to mess up your last name, but I might not, Mastromonaco.
Pretty close, Mastromonaco.
What did I say? Master. It's not Maestro, it's Master.
No, I'm sort of a monster sometimes, but Mastromonaco.
Maestro is kind of close to Maestro. Did you plan your life before you even like showed up? Or?
Yeah, it's in the fetal conductor syndrome.
So I was at your performance, the opening night. Pretty fantastic, and I haven't been to the symphony before. Confession, you know,
Right.
I'll still drive you home.
Forgive you.
This time, right? I've seen clips on TV and in movies, but I was in row B. Sorry,
Okay.
whatever the second row is.
Up close and personal.
Right. So you looked absolutely exhausted at the end of it, and just watching the progression, I'm like, why don't you have Hulk Hogan arms? Because like you're always moving, and I wish I was able to see your face, just because you're managing a team of it's got to be almost 100 people, right?
Yeah, we were just over 100 on stage for Mahler, and the exhaustion is there for two things. One is it's a massive work to get through, and it's the concentration. The exhaustion is not one of physical, but
It's mental.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the day is long because we rehearse earlier in the day, so by the time you get to 10 o'clock at night, it's been 15 hours of running around. So.
But you've been with us for 4 years, or 5 years.
This is my 5th.
Congratulations! Happy 5th year anniversary.
Thank you.
As far as the biggest challenge that managing 100 musicians go, what would you say one of the higher or harder things to manage would be?
The number of cups for refreshments. No, the challenges are obviously trying to find music that can accommodate the entire orchestra.
Right.
We try to do a lot of large romantic repertoire. It's great to do things that are smaller and lighter, but one is you want to satisfy the audience as well as the musicians. And then it's logistics. They're normal people, so they have day jobs and regular things to go off and do.
And families and groceries and everything that we do, right?
Yes.
But they're
driving
also,
around in Jaguars.
There you go. But they just happen to be extraordinary musicians.
Yes. Is this handle? Do I grab onto this when you?
If I go a little too fast, absolutely. You know, we can't have you being hurt because, you know, God knows I can't be a conductor or a maestro. So, yeah, let's just take good care of you in a 2018 Jaguar F-Type 400.
Very nice. I must say, this is brilliant.
So I was doing a little bit of, you know, regular research on you. Not like Facebook creeping, but, you know, just regular background information that's out there online.
It's okay.
You have a mile-long, impressive resume as far as, you know, accomplishments go. I'm not going to quite ask you to pick your favorite child, but I am going to ask you, you know, out of all the accomplishments that you've worked towards and achieved, is there one that stands out aside from being the conductor and maestro of the Mississauga Symphony Orchestra?
Oh wow, that's a tough one.
I know I said no tough questions. Sorry.
Yeah,
that's my only tough question. That's it.
I think there have been moments that stand out. Every time I get up there and then get off the podium and I turn to the audience and to the musicians to see the look on their faces, that's something I see after our final note, and I look across the orchestra and I look at their exhaustion, their smiles, their satisfaction, etc. That look is different each performance. So each little moment is one to treasure.
Well said. You should be a peon. What instrument do you actually play?
I did play.
I
I did. Obviously, becoming a conductor meant giving it up. I was once a trumpet player.
Really?
I did my undergraduate degree in trumpet performance, and in the middle of that, began my studies for learning how to wave my arms around, as the audience is saying.
Do you ever play soccer, like for fun, or?
I do. I play soccer 3 times a week. I do competitive men's leagues.
Really?
I love it. I have a scar.
What's that from?
They're from a soccer, a tackle and a metal plate with 13 screws. Which just happened a few years back.
Do you have a hard time going through airport security? Or?
I would.
If I were to go into your car, was it 2016?
2015.
2015 Subaru BRZ, and I were to turn on the radio and hit number 1 on the preset, which station's gonna come?
94.1, the CBC 2.
Okay, very nice. Number 2.
And 96.3.
99, 91,
103.
Yeah.
You know, people say, "What, you're a classical musician? How is it that you listen to non-classical music?" And I do remind them that career also means I have pastime. My favorite music to listen to in the car is Latin music.
Really?
I mean, wait, I'm going to a soccer game. I'm about to put on the shoes and kick the ball around. I'm
For
not
90
going to
minutes
listen to
non-stop.
Mozart.
Yeah, that may be afterwards to decompress. So if you're right, up is 1, down is 2, left is 3, right is 4.
Very close. Just shifted by 1. 1 is down.
Oh, 1 down on the 1.
2 is left. Right.
Okay.
3, and up is 4. 4 being the one right before 1, so the up is always considered what happens before 1, regardless if it's 4 or 2 or 3. Up is always the anacrusis, the penultimate before the downbeat.
Wow. And if
Now you can conduct.
you want to switch jobs, you can drive this around.
I wouldn't mind.
I'll teach your band Paradise City by Guns N' Roses, and you can run around on this for a
Sweet
week.
child of mine. You gotta get that one in.
That'd be kind of cool with a symphony. If I give you a DeLorean that can only hit 88, are you going forward or are you going backward in time? And part 2 is, what moment in time would you go back to?
Right, would I go forward or back? You know, everyone always asks, where would you go back in time? But never forward.
It's an option itself. It might be an option itself.
Yeah, see, I'd be afraid to go forward and then appear and there's nothing.
Oh, so the world did
There is
end.
no. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yes. Listen, people, we're not going to be around forever.
Yeah. Come to the symphony for every show, because in 20 years we're all going to be gone.
I would go back. I would go back in time, absolutely. And you said the second one is when.
Yeah.
I used to always say back to 1827 in Beethoven's deathbed.
Wow.
To hear that famous line about La commedia è finita, the comedy is finished, and he dies.
As far as kind of getting people to come to experience not only what you do, but what your entire team does, do you have any kind of just 5 or 6 kind of cool reasons to come check out the symphony if you haven't before?
Sure. The first is the communal experience. I talk about this a lot, that for those who even like classical music, they say, "Oh, I listen to some Mozart and Tchaikovsky," but they listen to it on a CD or an iPod, at home or in the car. It's really different than when you go out and you're with hundreds of other people in a live experience. Why? I gave the example once that if you watch a comedy on television and it's really funny, but you just sit there, you don't even laugh out loud because
You chuckle on the inside.
yeah,
you
you
go, "Oh, that was
chuckle on
kind
the
of
inside.
cute."
But you go to a movie theater and there's lots of people around you, and you crack up. You're hysterically laughing. at
It's the same
something.
joke, same content.
It's the same content,
but it's the environment.
but the environment. And taking that into a theater and that sort of environment where you're surrounded by people and you're experiencing the same emotion together, that communal aspect, you cannot replace that anywhere else. Another reason to come to the symphony is we want you to. The third reason
Because we really want you to.
really want you to. In fact, the art form, many say, oh, it's dying out, the symphonic art form, classical art form. It really isn't. It's alive and well. Otherwise, we wouldn't have growing audiences. And we want to have a youth orchestra that grows by 10, 20 members every 6 months.
Really?
And parents taking kids for lessons.
Wow.
It also, if I press this button, can we go extra fast?
We will come to a very quick stop. So if you want, yeah, if you put,
Maestro's head goes through the windshield.
So for anybody who, regardless of age, is interested in kind of doing what you do, or kind of
Okay.
following your path a little bit, what advice would you have for them?
Don't do it. Go do something else. People think that conductors, we show up in the evening, we wave our arms around, and we go home. And
You get flown.
ponder life.
You get flown in through a helicopter. You come in through the ceiling. And
Yes, it's not like that. I can tell you, at least 3 or 4 of my days a week are normally 15-hour days.
Really?
And when you finish rehearsal and you're dealing with sort of everything from political things in the orchestra to musical things,
And everything else in between.
yeah, and it's evenings and weekends. As of this weekend forward, my next weekend free is Christmas weekend.
Really?
So,
And we're taping this in the middle of October.
and we are, yes,
Oh boy.
yeah.
Can you tell us something about yourself that not many people know without using the letter E?
E. Yeah. All my, I can't say coffee, espresso, soccer.
Maestro. I think I've pretty much limited your whole life.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
We can pass on that though if you want.
Yeah, it's like any word in Italian with letter I's, and we have the same thing. So the same Italian word without the other letter I. No, I have no idea.
That's okay. I don't know either. I do stuff, music,
Fun.
fun. There you go. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Absolute pleasure.
Come see the symphony.
Now
Come
can I
check
press
out.
the button?
Yes, please. Please press it.
Nothing happened.
Finally. You put it in bark. We're good.
Oh. Brilliant.